Welcome back, students, to the heartwarming story of the one and only Ivan. I do hope you all are utilizing this lockdown to the fullest and honing your skills of reading, narrating, analyzing, and of course, vocabulary. In our last class, we finished discussing the book till the chapter titled Bob and Julia. Today, we will summarize and analyze the next 8 chapters. Thereafter, we will go over all the wow words I gave you as homework in the previous class. Let us begin with analyzing and summarizing the story so far. We saw that Ivan led a lonely life in his domain. His close friends Bob and Julia gave him company. Yet, he remained sad. Do you remember? Once a boy who visited Ivan had observed that Ivan is perhaps the loneliest gorilla in the world. Ivan's sadness was very elegantly portrayed by Julia in her drawings. Why is Ivan so sad? After all, he had his friends, TV, and enough food. Yet, why was he so sad? I feel that somewhere inside him, he missed his family and missed being with other gorillas. He missed being free in the big jungles. Children, do you remember? Ivan had craved for the company of other gorillas after he watched the nature show on TV. Except Julia, no other human understood Ivan's feelings. Greedy Mac, too, did not really care about Ivan. For him, Ivan was only a tool to earn money. Sometimes, Ivan was also disrespected by the kids who visited him and threw pebbles and spat at him. Would any one of us want to be treated like this? I'm sure not. Let's go ahead with the story now. One late night, Max stopped by Ivan's domain. He was quieter than usual, and before leaving, he remarked that business will get better soon. How? How will the circus start making money again? We will see that soon. That night, Ivan was very restless, tired, but not sleepy. He was tired of being in his cage, so he started chatting up with Bob and Stella. Ivan observed that Stella was limping again, but Stella downplayed the pain and instead she tried to help her friend Ivan get some sleep. Stella suggested Ivan to recall good memories from his past because she felt good memories will help him soothe his nerves and sleep better. But Ivan says he can't remember much. Here, Stella makes a very insightful observation about the difference between being unable to remember and refusing to remember. Children, do you agree with Stella? Think really hard. Have you ever deliberately refused to remember things and pushed your memories away, even when actually you are able to remember things? Do you think Ivan is refusing to remember his past, although he remembers it? My guess is that Ivan does not want to remember his happy days as a wild gorilla with his family. He feels that his old happy memories will make it difficult for him to accept his sad, caged life in the present. In the beginning of the book, he says, I've learned not to get my hopes up. And Ivan is worried that old happy memories will raise his hopes. Coming back to the story, Stella helps Ivan remember his keepers who fed him and treated him well. She really feels that memories are precious. They help tell us who we are. Do you think so, children? Interestingly, that night Bob dreams of, guess what? What does he dream of? Well, he dreams of chili fries. Lols. Bob does seem to be a real cool dude. But Ivan has no dreams because he doesn't really sleep. So our Ivan has no dreams and no memories. What does that make him? Yes, sad. In the next chapter, Mac brings Ivan a black crayon. Crayons make Ivan happy. So Ivan starts searching his cage for a black thing to draw. And finally, he finds a black beetle. Mac can't make sense of Ivan's drawings. It is ultimately Julia who understands that Ivan has drawn the bug in his cage. Ivan is very pleased to have Julia, at least a fellow artist, around. In the next 4 chapters, the animals in the cage, in the circus, sense change. A new animal is soon going to join them. So they all try to guess who that animal is. Stella is very sad because she can hear a new baby elephant crying for her mother. Is the new animal a baby elephant? Stella is the master storyteller amongst her group of friends. Despite the wound on her right foot becoming ugly, deep, and red, she entertains everyone with her story about a kind silverback gorilla named Jambo who lives in a zoo. Ivan obviously loved to hear this story. Jambo didn't attack a human boy who fell into the gorilla domain. Listening to the story, Ivan wonders, why do humans in Stella's story expect Jambo to kill an injured boy who was as it is young, scared and alone? Why are humans always ready to judge? Bob too wonders, what is a zoo? Stella informs him that zoos are better than circus. They have larger enclosures to roam freely, and in zoos, humans don't really hurt the animal. So Bob asks Ivan, why aren't you and Stella in a zoo? Stella replies sadly, just lucky, I guess. Children, I'm really puzzled by Stella's reply. Wouldn't animals be luckier to live in a zoo rather than this circus? Anyway, coming back to the story. The change finally happens. Ruby, a cute little baby elephant, arrives, and Mac announces that Ruby will help the circus make money. Ivan feels that Stella would be happy getting company after all. But Stella is angry. She doesn't want to see another elephant suffer in the circus. Ivan reassures Stella that everything will be okay. Stella replies, it will never ever be okay. Would it be okay? We will find that out in the next week. Our wow words. Appetite is the first word I gave you. It is your hunger or the feeling that you want to eat food. Example sentences are written in yellow. Children, please write the wow words and the meanings and the example sentences in your reading notebook. Example sentences. My appetite increases whenever I exercise. The second meaning for the word appetite is The feeling of wanting or needing something. For example, I have a big appetite for travel, and I do hope that my reading videos whet your appetite to read every day. Second word is affable, which means friendly and easy to talk to. Remember, Ivan is an affable gorilla. That is why he has an elephant and a dog as friends. Undaunted means not discouraged or frightened despite problems or failures. So a courageous, determined person is undaunted. Bob is the undaunted beast at heart. And undaunted by the lockdown, children, please continue reading at home. Whoops, time for me to wind up. Remain undaunted in your efforts and improve your skills of language. Read the book every day and read as much as you can before next week. Practice using all the total of 9 new words that we've done. So, goodbye, happy reading till we meet next week.